Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the New England Patriots. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes. Because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket, give it all. Now, that mobility, people are game planning for him. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I think the development of Josh Allen as a starting quarterback in Buffalo has been rapid. We knew he had a big arm coming out of college. People question his accuracy, his decision-making a little bit, but I think that continues to improve as well. And the biggest surprise, how well he's used his legs to give him an extra dimension in the running game. And give him credit, his completion percentage last was up points the year before. He continued.
And there's a lane there. It closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there. Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Knows how to use it. Keep defense for the nice pickup.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call it productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. This one's the wrong way. Losing yardage back. 42. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team, they were about that play.
They get connection to Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Beasley, first down Buffalo. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll run on first down there. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. God, here's Allen throwing middle, and it's and he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. first down. Allen with it over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. How about the start throwing the football? This opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. Oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening, however, they drew it up for this first. And he'll get in. Down Buffalo. Devin Singletary hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue future drives. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out now come the Patriots as they are led out by their quarterback, a former MVP of the National Football League back in 2015, Cam Newton.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball? Number 10.
Running play, but as they get a quick first down.
James White, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Micah Hunt.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Look at it this way. Running NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Bears, both 5'10".
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. On the left side, a catch by Watt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Patriots nothing.
Newton on first down. And he's got Edelman for the time. That's complete.
Newton's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it. Seasons at Sony Michel, and he will have a Patriots first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
5-yard gain on the play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. About how they
inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
A gain of 15.
What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there. Deep thing is going to be a pass.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Only about a year as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first. Put the pressure.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we now halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's fourth down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Rohrwasser's is good. And on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a job there. But team, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainy. 6 threes, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Allen. And he will find his big tight end. Over. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
46-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Deep for Diggs. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And taking it across midfield inside the 45.
First, the 44-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Dante Hightower coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And he is into the zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jason Kroon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles.
Mohamed Sanu with nobody ahead of him, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu, as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. Finish in the first half and find putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. Nice. Gets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. A final shot before half. Going deep for Diggs. And that incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And this is a 4-point game as they've gone to the locker rooms for halftime. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Tyrell Williams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Bengals still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you apply what you're going to do, you go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. One goes. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense do. They change the game.
Now this is picked up by the Bills, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Recovered by the Bills.
Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
So here are the Bills to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Gets to the 10-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Singletary again, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Patriots 10.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up? Got back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up, take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the pass game because they should outlet. Those extra bodies are trying to get quarterback a hot route, so to speak.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this. Him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that whole play. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll be
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a completion. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break much more yardage after the but still an effective game.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And he's hit. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any guy. Make sure you keep your eyes in the field.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an
brought down. It's going to the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses. I'm worried about playing your position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, they keep feeding him the football. Trust him foremost. close. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Bills on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4. This is 9. And he's going to find it out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Makes the score Bills 20, Patriots 17.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you have the touchdown and seal this?
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. The gun. Get that to Michelle, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
No! We gotta do our job, man!
They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason.
Still second down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
It's third down and 14.
Throwing again is Michelle on the speed. And he gets this to the 41. Not near enough for the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was a... Still ended up with a...
He's got some... And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the... 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Patriots.
So here's first and 10 at the 38. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Cam throwing complete here to Edelman. And they'll get him down at a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he to the line here, but remember, it's also down. 5 yards on play action. Newton. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. That allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Good. That ties the game at 20 all.
We knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all top.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to out with the... You still got the warning to come up, but they're going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
A play fake to Singletary. Now it's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, oh, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. 2 for 2 afternoon, and a third would win it. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And that is no good. No good. Line to the left. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so,
got a first. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
how much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of wins the game. We're used to just going to the field and trying to get in the field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, leave it up to a chance.
As we see, control their own destiny now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Newton. This has it, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, New England.
Throwing is Newton. Looking middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. But it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton connects with Sanu right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime? Pass Swap. There he goes, right side. All the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England. Today's final score.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for New England, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. When I hit that. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay.